Hi everyone, CohhCarnage here. This time with the thoughts video for Outer World. I just finished Outer World. My game came to, let's see, about 44 hours, I want to say. And I have to say, this game is phenomenal. The first person RPG genre is a genre that I have been infatuated with since Deus Ex 1. Games that bring you into the character, first person only. Games like Deus Ex, Dishonored, Morrowind, Skyrim, Fallout 3, New Vegas. These are some of my favorite types of games to play. I find them the most immersive, and if the developers do it right, in my view, they can deliver some of the most impactful and engaging stories. The crown of FPRPGs has mostly been for a company that we all know named Bethesda. They kind of brought FPRPGs into the new day with Fallout 3. They then licensed that to Obsidian, the creators of this game, to make Fallout New Vegas, one of my favorite FPRPGs of all time. And then they made a game called Fallout 4, which, unfortunately, Fallout 4 took the FPRPG genre in a different direction. They did away with the tapestry ending. There wasn't nearly as much decision making throughout the main story. Things weren't as impactful. And to be honest, the genre kind of was going a little bit away from its roots, in my opinion. So when I heard Outer Worlds was announced, and it was being made by Obsidian, which is a company that I've come to respect over the years, I had a lot of expectations for this game. Now that I've finished the game, I can safely say that this game has met or surpassed almost every expectation I had for it. Before I continue, I want to let people know that, of course, there are things that I would have liked added. There are mechanics that could have been different. There are mechanics that could have been more fleshed out. And there are, of course, many ways that Outer Worlds could have been better. There is some very valid criticism going on around Outer Worlds right now, many of which I agree with. However, there are some incredibly important foundational pillars of this game that you can tell are moving this entire genre in the correct direction. Pillars like the main story being engaging, and most importantly, giving the player giant sweeping choices over how the world is done. Advances like the skill system, bringing not only a numerically deep skill system back, but doing it in an interesting way with the new group feature and 50 plus skills requiring specialization and things of that nature. The fact that we just played a game that I felt was finished. I just finished Outer Worlds. I didn't crash a single time. None of my quests were broken. Everything worked exactly like it should have. And honestly, for this genre, this is one of the first times I've ever made it this far. Now, to be fair, there are some bugs in this game that other people are getting, and I was lucky enough to avoid a few of the larger ones. However, the very good news is that Obsidian released a pretty, let's say it, a pretty buggy game called Pillars of Eternity 2, and within 6 months had not only fixed that very buggy mess into something that worked, but also added a lot of interesting and good content along the way. So if there's one thing I can say from experience, it's that I'm hoping and cautiously optimistic that Obsidian will turn this into the nearly pristine experience that I got for everyone. So that's pretty great. I don't really want to say too much more about this game, because this is one of the rare times when I will say, if you're a fan of this genre, you need to play this game. I want you to experience it in all of its, well, I'm just going to say greatness. on your own. I want you to explore all the interesting parts of it. I want you guys to look everywhere and discover how things work, and wow yourself at how, when you realize everything connects, and you know, the first time something just kind of clicks for you, which happened to me many times throughout this game. It's a great experience. So I don't want to ruin any of that for you. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to wrap up this thoughts video saying that this is one of the better gaming experiences I've had in a long time. I can count the amount of times on two hands that I've finished a game and felt like I do with Outer Worlds. It is important to mention that this is my favorite genre of games, so I am certainly biased to how much I enjoyed this. But I can say that if you are a fan of this, if the FPRPG genre is your jam, then you have a new must-play to add to your library. And I hope you have a fraction as much fun as I had in this game. That's it. So thank you guys very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the playthrough on YouTube if you saw it. If you want to, drop on by the channel, twitch.tv/CohhCarnage, where I will be playing a variety of other things moving forward. I also want you guys to know that our 100% for Outer Worlds will carry into DLC and hopefully future games. So if you do ever want to follow more Outer World content, I very much hope to see you here in the channel. And also, as a quick reminder, I will be doing a second playthrough of this game. We did a gun intelligent hacker science persuader, and our next playthrough is going to be a dumb corporate lackey melee ninja that can only intimidate and lie, that has low intelligence. It's going to be interesting. So I very much hope to see you there for it. Anyway, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you over on the Twitch channel, and have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.